The last time Kendrick Lamar went silent, he dropped Mr. Morale. Now his entire team is whispering again, and this time, one word may have just confirmed his return. From cryptic posts to quiet studio sessions, Kendrick's closest collaborators are signaling one thing: a major release is coming. And with Dave Free finally breaking his silence, the timing couldn't be clearer. We're connecting every breadcrumb to reveal the strategy behind what could be Kendrick Lamar's most unpredictable rollout ever. Before we continue, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let's get into it. On a random Friday afternoon, Kendrick Lamar's right-hand man, PG Lang co-founder and longtime visual architect Dave Free, posted a single word on social media: calm. No promo, no explanation, just calm. To the untrained eye, it may seem meaningless, but to anyone who understands how Kendrick operates, this is significant. Something unfolding in slow motion. Dave Free doesn't speak unless something is brewing. He's not a hype man. He's a strategist behind the curtain, the type who stays silent until the next move is already set in stone. So when he suddenly breaks radio silence, especially on the eve of GNX's one-year anniversary, it's no coincidence. It's calculated. This wasn't a teaser. It was a coded signal. And instantly, every Kendrick fan paid attention. The last time the Kendrick camp collectively went quiet, we got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Before that, damn. This is a pattern, a playbook. Dave's single word post didn't yell. It whispered, get ready. When Dave Free speaks, Kendrick Lamar acts. Period. Most artists drop releases at random. Kendrick Lamar is not most artists. November 22nd marked the exact one-year anniversary of GNX, and right on cue, his inner circle began stirring. From cryptic Instagram posts to sudden studio sightings, the timing is far too deliberate to ignore. Kendrick never closes. Dave Free posts calm, coded message decoded. A chapter without hinting at the next. GNX didn't just end, it paused. Unreleased tracks like The Body, visual teasers that never paid off, and themes woven deep into the project all point to one thing: continuation or evolution. Kendrick doesn't release albums. He launches eras. And this one still feels unfinished. That anniversary isn't just a milestone, it's a pressure point. Similar to how To Pimp a Butterfly spawned Untitled Unmastered, and how Damn had alternate versions. This moment feels like the beginning of something bigger, something intentionally held back. And the closer we get to 2026, the more obvious it becomes that this anniversary was never meant to be quiet. Kendrick's rollouts always begin in the shadows. Just days before Dave Free's calm post, Terrace Martin, DJ Mustard, and Sounwave, longtime Kendrick Lamar collaborators, were spotted in the studio together. If Terrace Martin had simply shared the studio photo, fans would have speculated. Instead, he added a caption, like a quiet explosion: no need to discuss what we're doing. That sentence says everything. When Dave Free posted the word calm, it wasn't just clever, it might have been petty. A few months earlier, Drake gave an interview where he smugly claimed the rap game was calm seas right now, implying no one was shaking the waters or pushing him. Kendrick's team doesn't forget, and they don't respond with Instagram rants or messy interviews. They respond with artillery. So when Dave Free, Kendrick's strategic partner, echoes calm back into the timeline, he isn't agreeing with Drake. He's foreshadowing his destruction. It may be Dave's way of smirking back, not with noise but with calculated stillness. The real quiet before the quake. Then something strange appeared on Dave Free's feed. One unmistakable image. A red-lit room glowing like a frame from a psychological thriller. No caption, no artist tagged, just a shot drenched in symbolism. And it didn't go unnoticed. Here's why that matters. The room closely resembled the visuals from NASA's One Mic, a song centered on solitude before eruption, isolation before impact. Now apply that theme to Kendrick Lamar, an artist known for building entire visual worlds months before we ever hear a bar. Kendrick doesn't make music videos. He creates cinematic warnings. This red room could be a visual metaphor, a symbol contained rage, or even a film set connected to a GNX continuation. Remember, Mr. Morale arrived with stage design, short films, and symbolic visuals from day one. If this red room is Kendrick's, it isn't elite, It's a warning. Because if Kendrick is filming now, he's not planning, he's executing. In just a few weeks, Kendrick Lamar is heading back to Australia, his first official tour leg since Mr. Morale. But ask yourself, why now? Why the sudden return? And why so quietly? Artists don't tour without strategy, especially not Kendrick. This is a money grab or a victory lap. It feels more like a soft launch. Think of Tyler. The creators call me if you get lost. The deluxe dropped, and then he hit the road. Kendrick might be flipping the sequence. The tour could be part one to Rollout, with the music arriving mid-flight. If you're still with us, you're officially deeper into the Kendrick verse than 99% of fans, and we love that. So before we break down what the body really means for this Rollout, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your Kendrick theory in the comments. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The body. This unreleased track appeared in the original GNX trailer, and fans have waited over a year to hear it. But Kendrick never released it. No leak, no performance, nothing. One of the most haunting beats and lyrical previews he's ever teased, gone. So what's happening? Kendrick doesn't forget, he archives. And when he withholds something like The Body, it's usually because it wasn't meant to drop in the original timeline. It's a marker, a teaser for something meant to complete the bigger picture, not just decorate it. Look closely at Kendrick's rollouts, and you'll notice they never live solely in the music. PG Lang is a multimedia factory, and every recent Kendrick drop has come with physical merch, limited edition vinyl, bespoke visuals, and documentary-style content. So if a discontinuation is coming, expect it to be layered. If the studio sessions we're seeing aren't about polishing old work, but about creating something new, Red Room photo breakdown, Nas One Mic reference. If what's happening in the studio is something new, that would explain the secrecy. That would explain why The Body is still sitting in. But what if Kendrick isn't the only bomb about to drop? Remember, a few months ago, Dave Free said in an interview that his favorite thing to listen to was unreleased Baby Keem. That wasn't small talk. That was a signal. Because when Kendrick re-enters the scene, it's never solo. He creates shockwaves. And if Baby Keem is next in line to launch, the industry won't be ready. Kendrick doesn't just release albums. He releases proteges. Think of how The Heart Part 5 led into Mr. Morale. Think of how Keem and Kendrick moved together on Family Ties, only to fall silent immediately after. If Kendrick comes back with a discontinuation and pushes Keem into fourth quarter with a surprise project, that's not a rollout. That's a regime change. The rap game has been too quiet. Too many calm seas. Keem might be the perfect storm to flip it all over, riding the wave of Kendrick's resurrection. Drake has been everywhere. Cole made peace. Everyone else has either dropped mid or disappeared. Meanwhile, Kendrick has said nothing, yet his absence has dominated every conversation. That's not luck. That's domination by design. Kendrick's music isn't a playlist. It's a puzzle. And right now, the pieces are resurfacing. This is how he activates his fan base before a drop. Not by announcing what's coming, but by letting them feel that something is shifting. The quiet becomes too heavy. The clues become too sharp. The art begins to move, even if no one is speaking. Kendrick doesn't need to promote. His fans do it for him because they trust the art. There's a reason Drake called the rap game calm seas. It wasn't just cockiness. It was comfort. He believed the storm had passed, that Kendrick's moment had come and gone. But when Kendrick strikes, it's never with warning. It's with a message. And this was that message. Now that his team is reactivating, the ones who thought they were safe, Drake, Cole, and the rest of Comfortable A-listers, might suddenly feel the ground shift again. Because Kendrick doesn't respond in real time. He resets the board. He makes everyone else start over. So here we are. Dave Free whispers calm, and Kendrick's name echoes louder than ever. The producers are reassembling. The visuals are surfacing. The unreleased track still lingers. And whether this leads to a film or an entirely new body of work, Kendrick's next move is already in motion. If history tells us anything, it's this. You never see Kendrick coming until he's already changed everything. And this time, the calm before the storm might be the final warning the rap game gets. In a move nobody saw coming, Kendrick Lamar stunned the hip-hop world today after publicly applauding Drake's highly anticipated Icemen Tour. Known for their intense lyrical exchanges and long-standing competitive tension, the two rap giants have rarely shown public admiration for one another. But Kendrick's latest gesture flipped the entire narrative on its head. During a brief appearance on a live stream, Kendrick spoke with calm confidence, acknowledging Drake's tour preparation and calling it a powerful moment for hip-hop culture. His words carried weight, delivered with the same measured precision that has defined his entire career. Fans were left speechless when he went even further, wishing Drake nothing but success and a strong run on the road. The authenticity in his voice was unmistakable, suggesting this wasn't just empty platitudes, but a genuine recognition of artistic achievement. The timing of Kendrick's statement couldn't be more significant. Both artists have spent years crafting distinct legacies, each approaching hip-hop from different angles, yet somehow occupying parallel spaces at the top of the game. Their rivalry has produced some of the most talked-about moments in modern rap history, with fans dissecting every bar, every interview, every subtle reference for hidden meaning. The competitive fire between them has pushed both to elevate their craft repeatedly, resulting in critically acclaimed projects that have shaped the sound and direction of contemporary hip-hop. Social media erupted within minutes of Kendrick's statement going public. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok became battleground of opinion and analysis. Some fans praised Kendrick's maturity and sportsmanship, calling it legendary behavior that transcends petty feuds and demonstrates true greatness. They pointed to his track record of staying above the drama, letting his music speak louder than any controversy. Others believe it was a calculated move from a master tactician, adding new layers to an already complex rivalry. Could this be psychological warfare, disguised as peace? Is Kendrick positioning himself as a bigger man while subtly shifting the power dynamic? The speculation ran wild across comment sections and fan forums. Hip-hop historians quickly drew parallels to other legendary rap relationships, moments when competitors acknowledge each other's brilliance despite their differences. Some compare it to the brief détente between various East Coast and West Coast artists in the late 90s, while others saw echoes of Jay-Z and Nas eventually finding common ground after years of tension. What makes this moment particularly striking is that Kendrick and Drake represent different eras and approaches to the art form, yet their mutual influence on the culture is undeniable. Industry insiders say this unexpected salute could cool tensions between the two icons or spark an entirely new chapter built on mutual respect and competitive excellence. Record executives, producers, and fellow artists have been weighing in privately, with many expressing surprise at the development. Some believe this could open the door for potential collaboration down the line, a prospect that would break the internet and potentially create one of the biggest moments in hip-hop history. Others think it simply establishes a new baseline of respect that allows both artists to continue their work without the constant noise of manufactured beef overshadowing their actual artistry. The Icemen Tour itself has been building massive anticipation for months. Drake's production team has promised a visual spectacle unlike anything seen in hip-hop touring before, with cutting-edge stage design, immersive experiences, and surprise guests rumored to appear at various stops. The tour is expected to gross hundreds of millions, selling out arenas across North America and potentially expanding internationally. For Kendrick to publicly endorse this venture adds an unexpected layer of credibility and cross-fanbase appeal that could push the tour's success even higher. Either way, Kendrick's poise and graceful acknowledgement proves once again why he is regarded as one of rap's sharpest minds. His ability to navigate the complex politics of hip-hop while maintaining artistic